Live from Tupelo High School. Graham Taylor, Kyle Holloman, Hayden Buckley, William Eichard, Tay Walton, Lindsey White, Carson Roberts, Bryson Sheffield, Bryce Hunt, Ann Mackenzie Smith, Nick Greener, Zach Ellis, Sam Bertollet, Daniel Purnell, Lauren Lasordo, Woody Goss, Katie Taylor, Kelsey Brownlee, and Alexis Evans. This is WTHS News.
Hello, I'm Katie Taylor.
And I'm Woody Goss.
And this is WTHS. Last week, THS football defeated number 21 Lafayette County 36-21. We got a chance to talk to starting sophomore quarterback Daniel Bristow, and he gave us a few words about how his first high school football game experience went.
How do you feel about your first start against Lafayette?
It was good. At first I was a little nervous, but after the first few plays I was fine. We had to do a lot of running. We didn't really get to throw the ball much, but it's fine because we came out with a win. That's all that really matters.
Reed Bigham, Sunday 93 Player of the Game and MLN Player of the Week, kicked a 49-yard field goal in the opening game. He gave us a few words about his success and if he plans to take his football career to the collegiate level.
How do you feel about being the player of the game Friday night against Lafayette?
I feel it's like a pretty big honor for me, even though I don't feel like I contributed as much as my other teammates. But for the most part, I'm really honored for it.
Do you plan on taking your football career to the college level?
It just depends really, like what schools offer me and if they can contribute to my academics.
We caught up with special teams coach Davis, and he spoke to us about how he wanted to modify the special teams because of a few mistakes that could have been detrimental to the game.
How do you feel about the way your guys played last week?
Well, for the opening night, I thought we did okay. Always there's going to be some things you want to work on.
What changes, if any, are you looking for to make before Center Hill?
We definitely have to shore up our kickoff team a little better. The one return that they had on us, we don't want that to happen. But at the same time, if we can keep our kicker sending them in the end zone, that's the best kickoff team that we can have. And he did a good job of that the other night for touchbacks.
Tupelo High School has recently received a numerous amount of exchange students from all around the world. THS has a rich tradition of being an exchange host. We recently talked to a foreign exchange student from Bangkok, Thailand, known to most of us as CERN.
What was your big experience about coming to Tupelo?
My biggest fear when I came here is people. I have never lived with Americans before, and English is another problem. I a little bit not good at English, so I have to improve and follow them sometimes.
What are some of the things that you enjoy about being here?
I think here is really good. It has many different cultures, and I can learn new things to do or some place that I have never been before. That is good things here.
We spoke to Mr. Rutland about students that move from different countries to Tupelo permanently.
How do you help students who have recently come from other countries transition to our high school?
Well, there are many ways I can do that. First of all, my objective is for them to feel comfortable. So we do a little tour of the school, making sure they know where to go, how to do things like when they have a tardy or when they're going to be late, when they're going to check in, check out. I would say my number one thing is for them to feel comfortable. So, of course, I teach them English, some basic English, and also I take time to help them with homework and projects that they have. But we talk a lot about what their plans are for their future, because even though a lot of times these kids are really quiet in class, they don't get to share much about their lives. So I try to encourage them to want to have a good goal for their life. So I try to get to know them personally and their family if possible. And we try to do things like we have a night when the family comes and we meet each other, and we just get to know each other. To me, the most important thing is for them to feel like they belong somewhere.
How many foreign exchange students, other people from different countries, do we have at our school right now?
Okay. Well, we have foreign exchange students. I don't usually see them because they usually speak English already. There are 2 from Guatemala that just got here. I have 1 from Japan. I have 1 from Yemen. And then I have 2 girls from Mexico. So I have different levels, but mostly mine are the low-level ones.
This past week, in preparation for the Tupelo football team's first game against Lafayette, the THS student body gathered in the gym for our first pep rally of the year. The 2014 Tupelo boys made their first appearance, and speeches were made by Coach Hammond and the new athletic director, Andy Scoggin.
That does it for this week's edition of WTHS. Join us next week for more THS news.
Have a great week.